Good morning. Before the beginning of our commencement program, I wish to remind parents that your son or daughter's picture will be taken by Life Touch Studios as they receive their diploma. You will receive a complimentary copy. You can order additional copies through Life Touch. We ask that you remain in the stands during the graduation exercise. Please rise for the presentation of colors by the Carroll County High School Junior ROTC and remain standing for the national anthem performed by the Carroll County High School Band under the direction of Mr. Michael Farina. We ask that you remain standing for the procession of the Carroll County High School class of 2019.
welcome all students, teachers, administrators, family members, and friends. I would like to start out by speaking on behalf of the 2019 senior class by thanking everyone that's been involved with helping us get to where we are today. Let's signify our gratitude by a round of applause. Thank you. Today I would like to speak to my fellow classmates. Graduation day is often called the first day of the rest of our lives. After pondering on that quote for a while, I came to the conclusion that I disagree. The first day of the rest of our lives is the day we barely started to hobble and our parents prematurely called it a walk. It's the anticipated arrival home after the first day of kindergarten. Or it's the annual attendance to the renowned mega party provided by overpriced cookie dough. The first apprehensive walk down the middle school hallway. The first day of the rest of our lives is the inevitable laps taken around the gym at our first school dance. The best friends lost and best friends gained. The beginning of each semester fighting for a good lunch table. You see, the first day of the rest of our lives is not a set day on the calendar. It's each day we wake. Every day we are given the opportunity to live for something, to stand for something. So let's not wait for the first day of the rest of our lives. The impact we make is only as great as we make it. Let's make today that day, tomorrow that day, and each day that day. Because the world needs individuals like us to live for something. So let's not allow graduation day to be an excuse to start living. Let's live every day like it's the first day of the rest of our lives. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce our Division Superintendent, Dr. Shirley Perry.
Thank you, Maddie. The it factor is one of those undefined and subjective attributes. For people who feel as though they have it, means more than just an attractive quality. It's a hallmark of success. And it's also one of those things that when you see it, you know it. The plain truth is, those who have it are just like anyone else. The difference is, they are aware of and they know the importance of fundamental skills of human. Do the right thing, because soon you'll be moving on to another season. No one season lasts forever. Make it your best. Everyone has a story. Be kind and non-judgmental. You may never know what someone else is going through until you walk in their shoes. Most importantly, all things are possible to those who believe. Be confident in yourself and your abilities. You are good enough. Do not let others define you. You decide who you are. No one knows your insecurities or limitations. You decide what others see. Remember the power of words. People will not remember what you do, how much money you made, what you drive, but they will remember what you say, how you treated them, and how you made them feel. Establish your non-negotiables, your North Star to guide you through the storms of life. Stay strong to what you believe in. Stay true to yourself. Have a code of conduct and standard of how you live your life. Let others see what you stand for. Again, be bold, but be respectful. Value the power of team. Consider the wise ways of the ant, having no guide, no overseer or ruler, provides for her nest in the summer and gathers her food in the harvest. Surround yourself with positive people. You are an agent of change. Be the first to start the momentum in a new direction and make a difference. Don't settle for mediocrity. Class of 2019, you have already begun in obtaining the it factor. Your attitude, your compassion, and respect for others was evident in our senior awards assembly when you all stood and applauded a World War II veteran, a display of patriotism at its best. Many today have lost their love of country and the respect of those that sacrificed while serving our country. But all of you have given us hope for a better tomorrow. You can all be that agent of change. You have the power to make a difference. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your special day, and I praise you in your outstanding accomplishments. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Good morning. I would first like to thank each and every one of you for coming to celebrate this glorious morning with us. Without all of you in the stands, teachers and administrators, we could not be here today. Your support means the world to us, and even if you don't know it. I would like to share with you all a poem from the great Maya Angelou. The free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends, and dips his wings in the orange sun rays, and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and trade winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on a dawn bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. His shadow shouts on nightmare's dreams. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings for freedom. We are no longer caged birds in the safety of this small little town. Spread your wings and dare to dream. Thank you.
morning, fellow graduates, and all those that supported us along the way. Today I have the privilege of introducing a much anticipated speaker. Prior to this morning, I believe the only pieces of conversation we had exchanged were, "Your handwriting is incredible," and "Thank you." Despite this, I know him to be extremely intelligent, athletic, and a little bit of a risk taker. He received a perfect score of 600 on multiple SLLs. He is a phenomenal baseball player. Without further ado, the man that truly needs no introduction, Mr. Jacob Orion Green.
Thank you, Haley. First, I'd like to thank God for allowing me to be here today. I would also like to thank my dad, my family, and the superintendent, Dr. Shirley Perry, for making it possible to attend my senior year at this high school, being a non-resident of Carroll County. Our honorable principal, Chuck Thompson, guidance counselors, Miss Liz Williams, Miss Larissa Brady, Mr. Byron Stanberry, dual enrollment teachers, Dr. Kay Schwenk, Yvonne Goad, Mr. Fred Mitchell, Mr. Justin Quessenberry, Mr. Vance Leggett, Miss Brandy Mitchell, Miss Britt Blair, my English teachers, Miss Sonia Red, Miss Lisa Hurst, Miss Diana Hill, and Miss Mallory Hawks. My coaches, Joe Tompkins, Kevin DeHaven, Casey Burcham, Rick Carlson, Resource Officer and future Sheriff Kevin Kemp, all the custodians, maintenance workers, and all the faculty and staff at Carroll County High School. Also, I'd like to thank all my varsity baseball teammates, Skills USA teammates, and my classmates. Because of the opportunities they gave us, we are better, stronger, and more aware of our lives now and will be throughout our future. Class of 2019, we made it. I think we deserve a round of applause. For us, a wise businessman once said, "No dream is too big, no challenge is too great. Nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach." I am not wise nor very experienced with life yet, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I'd like to give you some words of advice from my experiences in life so far. If you like driving fast, go to the racetrack or move to Germany. If you want a reliable car, buy a Toyota Corolla. If you have enough cash for that used BMW, just keep your money. It will save you a great deal of pain and suffering in the future. To all the men out there, an old master once said, "If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy." And before I sign off, always remember, you get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. It's the basic law of attraction. Thank you all, and have a great summer.
Oh, we are glorious.
special occasion. Today I would like to read a poem directed to the senior class called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could to where it bit in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as far, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wilted wear, though after that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally laid, and leaves no step had trodden black. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one much traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Senior year is full of decisions and deadlines. There's always someone reminding you that you have to get this assignment in or this scholarship paper filled out. There's always someone asking, what are you going to do with your life? Are you going to go to college? What are you going to major in? We have so many different choices, but we don't know the road each choice will bring us to. That's one of the main problems Frost had in his poem. He was not sure which path he should take. It is okay for us not to know where we're going. It is okay for us to have everything figured out. There is still time for us to grow and to learn. My advice, even though I don't know a whole lot, learn and grow. Push yourself to things you never thought you would do. Don't stay in your shell. Make new friends. Learn new things. It's okay to change your mind. There are so many jobs available that not many people know about that we just don't consider. Expand and just be willing to go out there and get it. It's okay to have everything figured out, and it's also okay to change your mind. So as we go forth and we end this path, and we're going to step onto another, remember who your old friends were, and remember there's always time to make new friends. Congratulations, class of 2019. We finally made it.
Good morning. When I was told I would be announcing our speaker, I was worried that I would get someone that I did not know much about. Luckily, I'm pretty sure everyone knows this person. From having a 1,000-yard rushing season this year to winning the district championship in baseball, and to spurring a bull for 9, you could say that Castle has made quite a name for himself. These accomplishments didn't earn him his spot to speak at graduation, however. It was him being a good friend and even better classmate. Alright, so let's keep this moving and give a big hand for our next speaker, Cass McMillan.
Thank you, Trenton, for that very flattering introduction. Now, whether all that's true or not, I'll leave that up for you to decide. Wow. It's very humbling to have this many people come out just to listen to me speak. I would first like to start off by congratulating the class of 2019 for this outstanding accomplishment. I would like to thank all the faculty and staff, teachers, the school board, and all the parents and guardians that made this possible for us. I would like to thank my parents personally for always supporting me and giving me the drive that got me day to day in life. I would like to thank most of all God for everything. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the people sitting in front of me in this graduating class. You all have formed a community of friendship with our school, and that has undoubtedly allowed us to make it this far. Well, howdy, class of 2019. We have made it to the day we could only ever see in the distant future. Even our junior year, the vision of graduating high school was a distant imagination that seemed to never get any closer. Those of you who play football know just how long it felt, especially in the fall semester. Regardless of how hard it was to get here, you are here now, and everything it took to get here was well worth it. Even now in this 80-something degree weather, you're probably sitting there wondering why this is even worth it. You're also probably wondering what qualifies me to be the one up here taking up your time in this heat. Well, to that I would like to say because you were the ones that voted for me. So now you have to listen to me, or at least pretend so that I feel accomplished. We are here graduating high school. What now? When asked, some may say that they have their plan set and that they know exactly what they're going to be doing. I choose to say the more reasonable answer. I know what I like to do, and I know that I'm going to college. Where it goes from there, God only knows. One theme that has consistently become more prevalent as we get closer and closer to going into the real world is self-reliance. Every time we take that next step, our achievements rely more and more on what we as individuals do. There's no one there to catch you when you fall, or persistently tell you to study. This is not just the case for college-bound students. This applies whether you're going into the Army, working on power lines, or spurring bulls for 90 in the PBR circuit. You are accountable for everything that happens to you and no one else. This is not to say that you should reject every helping hand you receive along the way. Take it as what it is, a helping hand, not a crutch to lean on at time to help. Work hard for everything you want and be proud of what you receive. Alright, enough of the lecture for now. Let's talk about the 263, give or take a few, oddly dressed young adults sitting in front of me. Hell yeah. What a group of people. The accomplishments and achievements that this graduating class are incomparable to any in Carroll County history. The baseball team is district champions for the first time in 15 years. We had a swimmer win state and backstroke. Our tennis team placed second in district. Our band went to Atlanta and achieved a silver rating. Our chorus went and sang at Carnegie Hall. Our basketball team was district and region champions, along with being state semifinalists. These, of course, are only the extracurricular and sports accomplishments. As we all know, you can't pass high school just playing sports. We have many academic accomplishments to accompany these. We have 52 students who are graduating with summa cum laude, and 15 students graduating with magna cum laude. I apologize if I missed any other accomplishments that you may have all had. Most of these students in the summa and magna cum laude are also students accomplishing these extracurricular goals. This just goes to show you the work ethic and dedication of the students we have graduating in the class of 2019. After hearing these stats, you should undoubtedly know your abilities to accomplish these goals and set your mind to it. I'm not going to be that person that stands up here and tells you that you can achieve any dream if you work hard enough. You have all heard the great speeches on dreaming. I'm not here to give another speech on dreaming that will pump you up just enough until you turn your tassel and then you forget all about it. Sometimes we dream things, not to accomplish them, but to simply steer us towards a more achievable goal. Do not let this hard fact bring you down. Life is not about setting goals and achieving them. You will fail, but those failures will make the success that follows much sweeter. J.B. Mooney once said, if you want to be the best, you have to write the best. I think that this quote applies more than life than just writing goals. To be the best, you have to set out to challenge not only the others that claim to be the best, but yourself. Sometimes you're your own greatest competition, and the only thing standing between you and success is restrictions fabricated within your own mind. Never become too comfortable with where you stand in life. When you get too comfortable with where you are at any given time, you may miss the chance to become who you want to be. I would like to find a way to put into words how thankful I am for everyone in this graduating class. Every time I try to come up, I come up blank. All I can think about is how the experiences that we have all gained from each other cannot be replaced. The memories we have here cannot be made again. It is important to love friends while they are still here beside you. When you look to your left and then look to your right, you will most likely not see one or both of them ever again. I will not waste y'all's time anymore because I know y'all are hot and sweaty, but look on the bright side. At least you are not me up on this stage in front of everyone talking. I have a canopy, I didn't even realize that would be there. To speak in front of all these people here today, and more importantly my class, is the biggest honor to me than anyone could imagine. It is one of the greatest accomplishments of my life. To be revered by my peers enough to choose me for this occasion is truly a humbling experience. And I would like to say one more thing before I go. For anyone of you up there that are wondering if they want to give me graduation money, I will be accepting both cash and check at the yellow Xterra located in the senior parking lot. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. It's been a long time. I'm glad to be back. I'd like to have some recognitions of our guests today. First, the staff of Carroll County High School and any other Carroll County school employee. Please stand. Thank you. Our school board and any other elected officials. Thank you. Any grandparents that we have here, please stand. Thank you. Last but not least, our parents, please stand. If I get teary-eyed today, or if any other dads get teary-eyed today, it's because we just watched the ending of Toy Story 3. 2 claps and a Ric Flair, please. Welcome to graduation. Glad to be back to my favorite graduating class of all, and to 3,000 of my closest friends. So I've been out for a while, and you mean to tell me that there's enough technology in one of these phones to go to the moon and back, but yet they can't make a screen that won't fall, it won't break from hip high. Come on, NASA. We adults today say things that don't make any sense. We say, these kids today are always on their phone. You go to look at any restaurant and look around and you'll see that adults are on their phones too. A lot. We adults today. We adults today say, these kids shouldn't text and drive. Yet look at the car stopped at the stoplight next to you and see who's texting. It's us. We adults today. We adults today say don't get above your raisins. Isn't that what we want out of our children? To get above our raisin? All right, we adults today. We adults today say, I rode in the back of a pickup truck and I never got hurt. But we make sure to say to our children, don't ride in the back of any trucks. We adults today keep saying, wear your seatbelt. We adults today, because we want you to wear yours. We adults today want you to be your best every day, while we may not be. We adults today. We'll still call you those nicknames when you were young, like baby girl, or honey pie, or sugar booger, or cookie. Your teachers love you. They are not here to give you a hard time. They're here for you to learn. And I think you have. And I think you will continue to learn throughout your lives. Whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're probably right. We don't tell you that enough, we adults today. Your teachers love you. Your parents love you. Your grandparents certainly love you. And I love you. All the best as you conclude this chapter of your life. And get on to the next chapter of yours. Sign up to be local donors of blood. Sign up to be bone marrow donors at bethematch.org. Become an organ donor today. Dr. Perry, I present to you the Carroll County High School class of 2019 who have met the requirements for graduation as approved by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Carroll County School Board. There are 265 members of this graduating class. 138 graduates receiving the Advanced Studies Diploma. 112 graduates will be receiving the Standard Diploma. 10 seniors will be receiving the Applied Studies Diploma. I would also like to announce that 5 students graduated with their GED. 90 seniors are receiving the Advanced Studies Diploma and awarded the Governor's Seal. 97 seniors are receiving an Advanced or Standard Diploma and will receive the Board of Education Seal. 4 seniors will receive the Board of Education Seal of Biliteracy. 85 seniors will receive the Board of Education's Advanced Mathematics and Technology Seal. A new seal this year is the Board of Education's Diploma Seal for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. 22 of the current seniors will be awarded the seal. The following 2019 honor graduates are named magna cum laude for maintaining a grade point average of 3.8 to 3.9. Please rise when I call your name. Billy Burris. Keep standing. Jenna Carter. Madison Combs. Chad Crox. Levi Dalton. Emily Godwin. Hadassah Hawks. Jacob Melfi. Ashley Robinson. Kayla Shockley. Amanda Shoemaker. Landon Shoup. Logan Stockner. Morgan Tate. Emma Thompson. You may be seated. The following honor graduates are named summa cum laude for maintaining an average of 4.0 or above. Please stand when I call your name and keep standing. Lakin Alley. Zachary Alley. Christian Banks. Elijah Barr. Allison Bemis. Jacob Breen. Hayden Bullen. Trenton Burnett. Lakin Carrico. Noah Carrico. Lakin Crockett. Holly Krause. Colton Cruz. Dawson Dalton. Madison Dalton. Trudy Dalton. Caleb Phelps. Ashley Frost. Caroline Giles. Dolly Gravely. Tanner Grimes, Brianna Hall, Sarah Hall, Adrian Harris, Haley Hurst, Melanie Jennings, Jillian Johnson, Anastasia Lewis, Emily Lindemood, Addie May, Brandon Martin, Isaac McCraw, Castle McMillan, Kenzie Muncie, J.C. Newman, Caleb Payne, Matthew Perkins, Carson Pyatt, Haley Kloof, Alden Pollard, Drew Revis, Kyle Robinson, Jessica Shake, Taylor Shoup, Hannah Snow, Taylor Spangler, Matthew Foyt, Chastity Tompkins, Matthew Wall, Kevin Wells, Forrest Webb, Andrew Wilson. You may be seated. At this time, I will introduce to you the top 10 seniors of the class of 2019, announced in alphabetical order. The calculation for these grade point averages includes the first grading period of the second semester. Please stand when I call out your name. Lakin Carrico, Lakin Crockett, Madison Dalton, Caroline Giles, Adrian Hurst, Haley Hurst, Castle McMillan, J.C. Newman, Haley Kloof, Drew Revis, Taylor Spangler. You may be seated. Two claps and a Ric Flair. Dr. Perry, I present to you the class of 2019. I forgot.
Camden Brody Agnew. Lakin Nicole Alley. Zachary Lee Alley. Preston Froggy Anderson. Zachary Jonathan Claude Ashburn. Diego Fluenzio Ray Avalos. Luke Thomas Ayers. Matthew Scott Bakley. Nicholas Charles Baldwin. Christian Owen Banks. Elijah Thomas Barr. Matthew Lucas Baumgartner. Allison Roxanne Bemis. Rachel Elizabeth Black. Matthew Dwayne Boland. Alexis Madeline Bowman. Ethan Bradley Bowman. Garrett Chad Bowman. Jacob Dylan Coy. Gabrielle Faith Boyles. Andrew Hunter Brady. Jacob Orion Green. Jaron Vincent Browder. Caden James Bullen. Laura Nadine Bullen. John Michael Bunn. Trenton Hurst Burnett. Jacob Edward Burns. Billy Lynn Burris. Jeffrey Scott Bird Jr. Alyssa Grace Cable. Lakin Abigail Carrico. Noah Seth Carrico. Alexis Morgan Carroll. Tegan Mercedes Carey. Jenna Mariah Carter. Megan Hope Catron. Amy Jo Cavanis. Elijah Cole Cavanis. Diana Ray Chain. Justina Lynn Chain. Molly Ann Charette. Joshua Tyler Klontz. Michael Ryan Cochran. Amanda Grace Cole. Joshua Ray Coleman. Madison Grace Combs. Grant Austin Cothran. Lauren Elizabeth Cox. Lakin Lachelle Crockett. Chad Keith Crotts. Isaac Andrew Crotts. Holly Elizabeth Kraus. Stacy Lane Dalton II. Dawson Gage Dalton. Dustin Kyle Dalton. Levi Todd Dalton. Madison Taylor Dalton. Trudy Jean Dalton. Joshua Martin Douch. Clayton Gerald Davis. Emily Grace Dixon. Sean Donald Donovan. Cameron Michael Easter. Lucas Wayne Easter. Austin Shane Edwards. Rachel Lynn Edwards. Benjamin Sage Estrada. Thomas John Raines Fairhurst. Mark McDaniel Ferris. Caleb Ryan Phelps. Isaac Lee Phelps. Jada Khalees Flippin. Zachary Chase Foley. Nicholas Allen Franklin. Jacob Donald Frazier. Kelsey Grace Frazier. Ashley Faith Frost. Austin Charles Gallimore. George Washington Gallion. Victoria Alexis Gandy. Jesse Lee Gardner. Victoria Lynn Gibbs. Caroline Elizabeth Giles. Brianna Faith Gillespie. Nolan Blake Goad. Emily Ann Godwin. Leah Ann Goins. Alicia Gonzalez. Dolly Jane Gravely. Jeffrey Evan Griffin. Tanner Olin Grimes. Wesley Allen Grimes. Jacob Darren Gunter. Mason Wade Gwynn. Preston Ross Haga. Brianna Michelle Hall. Haley Nicole Hall. Sarah Nicole Hall. Isaiah Nathaniel Hancock. Emily Paige Harmon. Adrian Brooke Harris. Erin Elizabeth Hash. Hannah Yvonne Hash.
Hadassah Eve Hawks. William Blake Hawks. Eric Devin Haynes. Lagan Dion Henley. Taj Travis Henley. Antonio Arnulfo Hernandez. Jess Adam Higgins. Haley Elizabeth Hill. Caitlin Nicole Hill. Mary Christine Hill. Kylie Elizabeth Horner. Connor Bradley Horton. Joseph Willard Lloyd Hughes. Haley Christine Hurst. Tyler Lamont Jackson. Melanie Lee Jennings. Andrew Lloyd James Johnson. Bethany Ellen Johnson. Chandler Jolie Johnson. Chase Jolie Johnson. Gabrielle Zebulon Johnson. Garland Jacob Dewey Wayne Johnson. Jillian Juanita Johnson. Dalton Garrett Jones. Faith Elizabeth Jones. Katie Ann Kaufman. Kaylee Lavette Knuckles. Thomas B. Lance Jr. Anthony Ryan Largen. Adam Nelson LaRue. Bradley Craig Lawson. Tucker Kane Lawson. Justin Preston Donovan Legan. Nakoma Gage Leftwich. Alexis Cheyenne Leonard. Devin Sheldon Leonard. Anastasia Binary Lewis. Kelly May Light. Emily Morgan Lindemuth. Lillian Willow Limeberry. Logan Brian Limeberry. Roger Lopez. Abby Grace May. Cameron Lewis Manning. Nicholas Shane Manuel. Kaylee Brooke Marlowe. Brandon Robert Martin. Isaac Avery McCraw. Taylor Lee McCraw. Lauren Nicole McMeans. Castle Naaman McMillan. Eli Gray Melton. Jacob Alexander Melton. Matthew Daniel Melton. Victor Manuel Mendez. Jordan Rebecca Grace Millett. Corbin Blake Monday. Cole Garrett Montgomery. Kenzie Brooke Muncie. Gustavo Angel Munoz Carrillo. Taylor Nicole Nance. Caleb Brent Nestor. Hunter Chase Nestor. Kyle Reed Nestor. Larita Victoria Nicole Neville. JC May Newman. Christina Noel Newman. Jamie Lee Nunn. Gabrielle Vincent Parker. Bailey Lynn Patton. Caleb Willis Payne. Matthew Paul Perkins. Hannah Renee Phillips. Mark Aaron Phillips. Carson Blake Phipps. Carson Lynn Pike. Allison Rain Pickett. Michael J. Hebert. Haley Amber Plouffe. Autumn Nicole Pollard. Casey Brett Hoffman. Sarah Adrian Preston. Brooke Elise Questenberry. Caitlin Destiny Ratcliffe. Drew Michael Revis. Anna Carolina Reyes. Hannah Joey Richardson. Kaylee Brooke Regan. Ashley Dawn Robinson. Kenda Danae Robinson. Kyle Preston Robinson. Kayla Marie Rosa. Joshua Adam Rotenhauser. Lance Clay Rotenhauser. Matthew Lee Rowley. Jessica Cannon Shank. Savannah Renee Sheffield. Alexander Jacob Shockley. Kayla Lynn Shockley. Amanda Marie Shoemaker. Landon Scott Shoup. Morgan Nicole Shute. Taylor Paige Shute. Kimberly Ireland Noel Smith. Chelsea Elizabeth Snavely. Nathaniel Blake Skeeter. Hannah Lynette Snow. Taylor Grace Spangler. Blake Davis Stanley. Logan Sydney Stockman. Brittany Nicole Stone. Tyler Chase Strawn. Matthew Wayne Sutton. Aaron Ray Tate. Caitlin Hope Tate. Morgan Nicole Tate. Wyatt Maximus Tate. Joshua Lee Taylor. Macaulay Orion Taylor. Ethan Kyle Templeton. Matthew David Toy. Matthew Creed Thomas.
Emma Annaline Thompson.
Michael Donald Franklin Tibbs. Chastity Nicole Tompkins. Tyler Christian Tug. Jacob Mackenzie Terman. Jasmine Anai Valeria. Chandler Eli Bass. Matthew Lee Wall. Forrest Hamilton Webb. Michaela Brooke Webb. Kevin Montana Wells. Logan Charles White. Andrew Cole Wilson. Jonathan Arlo Woods.
Will the graduates of the class of 2019 please rise? Candidates for graduation, by the authority vested in me by the Carroll County School Board, I affirm that you have met all requirements to be graduates of Carroll County High School. It is my privilege to conduct the switching of the tassels, signifying that you are graduates. Please move your tassels at this time from right to left.